My name is Carl Anthony, and I work in the automotive industry in Detroit. Sometimes that work encompasses future vehicle technology, and that's what we talk about here, for the most part anyway. This is AutoVision News Radio. A December 2022 report from AAA finds that numerous unsafe driving behaviors, including speeding, operating under the influence, and red light running, rose between 2020 and 2021. The summary findings are part of a larger body of work from the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, called the 2021 Traffic Safety Culture Index, or TCSI for short. The report classifies the most recent data as a reversal of trends stemming from the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. This time around on AutoVision News Radio, we don't have a guest, so it's just you and me as we recap this most recent study from AAA. AutoVision News Radio is available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and iHeartRadio.
You're listening to AutoVision News Radio with Carl Anthony in Detroit, Michigan.
In its press release announcing the 2021 TSCI report, AAA cites data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration that shows how traffic fatalities have steadily risen since the start of the pandemic in 2020. NHTSA estimates that 42,915 people died in motor vehicle crashes in 2021, a 10.5% increase from the 38,824 fatalities in 2020. That number of fatalities in 2020 was the highest on American roadways since 2007, indicating that fewer cars on the road during the pandemic led to a false sense of security. Dr. David Yang, Executive Director of the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, says the reversal in the frequency of U.S. drivers engaging in risky behavior is disturbing. While drivers acknowledge that certain activities behind the wheel, like speeding and driving impaired, are not safe, many still engage in these activities anyway. In the 2021 TSCI report, AAA found the most dramatic increase among those who felt they had too much to drink but drove anyway. The Michigan State Police and the California Highway Patrol also note that driving under the influence includes cannabis and other drugs, recreational or illicit. Participants of the 2021 TSCI report were also asked their thoughts on other dangerous behaviors, like aggressive or drowsy driving. Nearly 90% said suddenly switching lanes and pulling very close behind another vehicle was dangerous. However, about a quarter admitted to doing so at least once in the last month. Meanwhile, 95% felt drowsy driving was dangerous, although 20% indicated they had driven on less than adequate sleep in the last 30 days. AAA's 2021 TSCI report also examined the correlation between unsafe driving behaviors and what a loved one might think. For example, 96% said a loved one would disapprove of them texting behind the wheel or driving aggressively. In its report, AAA wrote that perceived social disapproval will impact a driver's decision. According to Jake Nelson, AAA's Director of Traffic Safety Advocacy and Research, reinforcing safe behavior with someone we love can influence them to change. AAA ultimately recommends stowing our smartphones, slowing down, wearing our seatbelts, and encouraging our loved ones to do the same. The link in the description will take you to more information about the 2021 Traffic Safety Culture Index from AAA. Be safe out there, and thank you as always for listening. In Detroit, I'm Carl Anthony, AutoVision News Radio.